Van. A mysterious city of the East, steeped in thousands of years of history. With its great expanses, adorned by fields of poppies, as if the product of a paintbrush, colorful, natural, and moving. Speckled with almond trees, Akdamar Island, centered in the middle of Lake Van, as if an evil eye. And Mount Artos, a witness to both the past and future of Van, protecting her like a shield. And gracing Van with her strength and generosity. From the top of its summits to its deepest depths, this archaic geography is full of secrets and miracles waiting to be discovered. Discovering the depths of Lake Van is like stumbling upon a treasure chest hidden away for thousands of years. The magnificence of its history, culture, and life are found in its depths, where time stands still in breathtaking beauty. Of the many secrets of these emerald waters is the life teeming in this lake, in the largest alkaline lake on our planet, known as Lake Van. From the Pearl Mullet to migrating birds, it is a home, the source of life, and a lifeline. The Eurasian's Upper Sea. From its ecological riches to the hidden archaeological and historical structures meticulously preserved for years in its alkaline waters, Lake Van holds a one-of-a-kind underwater treasure trove waiting to be discovered. Microbiolites, also known as the corals of Lake Van. These formations, which look like coral crags, are the result of photosynthesis performed by cyanobacteria and microalgae. And the largest microbiolite ever discovered is found in the Lake Van Basin. This microbiolite, standing 23 meters high, is thought to be 60 to 70 years old and is the focus of scientists around the world. These natural formations play an important role in the ecosystem. The freshwater outlets and newly formed white regions are encouraging developments for the future. Forming underwater, these microbiolite structures are the product of nature's artistic hand. Known as underwater fairy chimneys, these microbiolites form colonies whose appearance evokes the thought of Manhattan, New York. For divers discovering the world below the water surface, this is an underwater museum. But diving here requires experience, given the ecological responsibility required. It takes thousands of years for a microbiolite to form. To prevent one breaking with a single strike of a fin, divers who wish to dive in the area must have significant diving experience and be good swimmers. The Pearl Mullet, also known as the pearls of Lake Van. Known by the locals as the flying fish, these pearl mullets are the lake's only endemic species. In order to perpetuate their line, each year in the spring, they migrate in schools to fresh water sources. Millions of pearl mullet swim in synchronization against the current. Not for 1 second do they even consider giving up on this difficult journey. In order to succeed, they keep trying again and again. First, the females lay their eggs in sandy and gravelly areas where there is little current. The males release sperm over these eggs, providing their contribution to the continuance of the species. Pearl mullets, with their persistence, patience, passion, and motivation, are an inspiration for mankind. This massive migration begins in the spring and continues up until July. Of course, the only victors of this large migration are not just the pearl mullets. Predators also take advantage of this awe-inspiring journey. In the district of Givash, during studies for the mythical beast of Lake Van, Seljukian gravestones were discovered at depths of between 3 and 4 meters and are the subject of great fascination. Protected by the alkaline waters, these historical stones now currently serve Van's underwater tourism. After the writing on the gravestones, the most notable features are the flower patterns. The only shipwreck discovered in Lake Van. The Akhtamar cargo ship was one of the 3 Russian ships used for shipping, transportation, and arms movement over Lake Van during the period when the Russians occupied the area. The cargo ship sank off the shores of Ishadia in 1958 as a result of a storm and was damaged on its port side. While no human lives were lost, 60 sheep perished. Standing straight up on a drop-off at a depth of 10 to 22 meters in the open water off of Tatvan Çanakdüzü, the ship has lost none of its magnificence thanks to the alkalinity of the water. All of the wooden hardware, including the captain's quarters, are still in place and impressive, despite the many years that have passed. At approximately 40 meters long and 6 meters wide, this boat is one of history's silent witnesses. Chosen in 2017 as one of Turkey's top 10 archaeological discoveries, generating widespread interest around the world, the Adil Cevaz Castle is a 3,000-year-old structure thought to be the product of the Urartians. Its ramparts and towers of cut stone have made it after thousands of years to today's day and age, without being damaged. Lion figurines, characteristic of the Urartian civilization, adorn the castle walls, which are between 5 and 20 meters thick. On the lake floor, there are many broken pieces of amphora, adding value to its underwater archaeological wealth. First and foremost, a focus point of European travelers, both past and present, and also many national and international scientists, Adır Island was an important location for handwritten books in the Middle Ages. Adur is now also making a name with its ecological wealth. Below the surface of the open-air museum is just as captivating as above the surface. Altınsach, meaning golden hair, lives up to its name as one of the most beautiful points on Lake Van. The largest microbiolite ever to be discovered in the world is located in the depths of Altınsach. Gold-colored, or at least light-colored microbiolites make the underwater world even more beautiful. The most esteemed structure in the region is the 11th century St. Thomas Monastery Church found in Altınsach village. Shamran is the most important engineering achievement of the Eurasian civilization. Commissioned by King Menua 3,000 years ago to bring water from the Gurpinar district of Van to the city center, it still exists to this day. Its stability leaves nothing to be desired of today's technology. This 56-kilometer-long channel was carefully planned. The reed-covered Shamran Channel is home to many underwater creatures. The Muradia Waterfall, one of the most important symbols of Van, changes colors with the seasons. In the winter, it resembles the white of Pamukkale, and in the summer, it hosts all of nature's colors on its floor. It is located on the Bendimahi stream, which flows from the foothills of Mount Tendurek to the Muradia Plain. Visitors are soothed by the sound of the water cascading from a height of 12 meters. In the winter months, Lake Kaz plays host to one of the most unusual feeding frenzies. In this region of intense animal husbandry, water buffalo, Bubulus bubulis, are left without shepherds to roam. They follow their instincts to this area, break the ice, and feed on the fresh plants in the riverbed. The water buffalo is not the lake's only patron. The beds of reeds protect beavers, ducks, and flocks of geese. The lake's deepest point is only 10 meters. Charpanak Island is the breeding center of the lake gulls. Located approximately 1 kilometer from the edge of Dibekduzu Point, Charpanak Island is also one of the region's most attractive centers for water sports. When the lake's level drops, the plain on the north side of the island is connected to the mainland. It is known that historically, this footpath was used by the Armenians who lived in the area to reach the Katauts Church for worship. Registered as a Class B wetland, Lake Archik is home to many endangered bird species. The lake is critically important for the continuance of these bird species. Of the 453 bird species found in Turkey, half of them are found in the basin of Lake Archik. Migrating species like flamingos use the lake for protection and as a breeding area. Nemrut Crater Lake, found in the basin of Lake Van, is one of Turkey's most important natural heritages. A place where blue meets green, this lake provides spectators a breathtaking panoramic view. Formed by a volcanic eruption, the deepest point of this lake is 155 meters. Believed to have been discovered by Alexander the Great during his campaign against Persia, the lake is also referred to as Alexander the Great's Paradise. Declared a natural monument in the year 2003, the lake is situated at an elevation of 2,935 meters and is a favorite among mountaineers and campers. The 600,000-year-old Lake Van graciously shares the secrets of its depths with underwater enthusiasts and nature lovers. With its 3,713 square meter area, Lake Van, which the locals deem as a sea, is on its way to being an underwater tourism and deep diving center with its ecological and archaeological riches. Are you ready to dive into the history of these emerald green waters and discover the mysteries of the East?